Finding extra freezer space usually means sacrificing half your kitchen or garage, but this compact white chest freezer completely flips that script. It manages to squeeze a surprising amount of cold storage into a footprint that is barely larger than a couple of paper grocery bags. At just about 21 inches deep and 17 inches wide, it is the kind of appliance you can easily tuck into a tight apartment corner, a crowded pantry, or right next to your workbench in the garage without feeling like it is taking over the room. Now, here is the thing about its 2.05 cubic foot capacity. On paper, it sounds modest, but in reality, it is a bit of a space-saving magician. Once you open that top lid, you realize how deep it actually goes. It easily swallows up bulk meat purchases, frozen pizzas, and those extra bags of ice that never seem to fit in a standard fridge freezer. What stands out, though, is the inclusion of 2 removable wire baskets. Usually, with small deep freezers, you end up digging through a frozen mountain to find one small bag of veggies at the bottom. These baskets let you keep the small stuff right at arm's reach. Plus, there's a built-in LED light inside. Honestly, it is a feature you do not realize you need until you are hunting for a midnight snack in a dimly lit room and can actually see what you are doing. On the performance side, the cooling dial goes from 1 to 7, dropping all the way down to a bone-chilling 18 below zero. It pulls down temperature incredibly fast, and the compressor runs so quietly you might occasionally double-check if it is even plugged in. It stays well under 40 decibels, which is basically a soft whisper. Of course, it is not entirely perfect. Since it is a manual defrost unit, you will have to clear out the frost buildup yourself every few months. They do throw in a plastic scraper, and there is a handy drain hole at the bottom to make the melting process less of a headache, but it is still a chore you have to plan for. Also, the plastic door feels a bit lightweight when you lift it, though the magnetic seal itself is incredibly tight and holds the cold in beautifully. For anyone needing that extra bit of freezing power without the massive footprint, this little unit is an absolute winner. It is simple, incredibly quiet, and does exactly what it promises without bloating your electric bill.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.